Howdy friends, thanks for joining me for another pouring art session in my little studio. So today I've decided to try a different recipe that seems to be working for a fellow Aussie. Let's start again. Howdy friends, thanks for joining me for another pouring art session in my studio here in Australia. Now, I was watching a video from a fellow Aussie artist, Pouring Your Heart Out on YouTube, and she was using a mixture of 70% glue and 30% water as her pouring medium. So I decided to give that a go, see if that makes any difference. Why not? Just feeling inspired by other artists' work. So I've mixed up 70% craft glue with 30% water as my pouring medium in a bottle, and then I mixed that pouring medium to a ratio of 50% to 50% paint. So 1 part paint, 1 part medium, and then water to consistency. I've got 3 beautiful colors here: delicious turquoise, beautiful hot pink, and a very sunny yellow, as well as some white. And I'm going to be pouring on a tile today. It was a light gray background, so I just did a very thin layer of white paint that I let dry as my base, because I'm not going to do a base of white this time. So let's grab a cup and let's get mixing. Well, mixing. Pouring, I guess. Let's start with some blue. It's going to do roughly 2 layers, I think. Then some yellow. So my paints were reasonably thick, so I've had to add quite a bit of water to get the consistency just right. Now some pink. And then some white. And I'll start again with the blue. Might as well put the whole thing in. I regret that amount of blue later on, but anyway. And then some more yellow. Then back to the pink. And then some more white. I have a feeling I've got way too much paint, but it's too late now. It's on there. So let's just flip it up and give it a moment to do its magic. Let the paint flow down the cup. And then hopefully we can create something fun. You just never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you think, okay, I've got this recipe is going to, it seems to be working really well. I'll keep going and try something else. And then, it all goes pear-shaped. And then sometimes you don't try really hard, chuck a few things together, leftover paints, a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of Floetrol, a bit of glue and whatever. And then it turns out really cool. And then you wonder, well, what was that recipe again? I should have written it down. But anyway, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? So, gonna be lifting that out. Ooh, yumminess, my goodness. That's a lot of paint. I'm going to put some in the corners here. Bottom of the cup is not looking that pretty, but anyway. What's on the center here looks Kind of nice. Give it a second to just spread out by itself. How cool is that inside the cup? Can you see there's cells on the inside wall? That's so cool. Yeah, that's really nice. With my luck, the cup's going to look better than the actual pour. Alright, let's torch that. Some confidence. We definitely have some cells happening here. But I feel like I've got such a big blob of paint in the center here. Shouldn't have too much trouble covering my towel. Right, let's get to it. Let's just get these babies moving a little bit, just slowly. Let's not get too excited just yet. The middle. Let's go down this corner a little bit. Definitely gonna have to tip some of that off because it's just so much paint. So let's get some leaving the scene of the crime. Let's come back. Boy, this tile is quite heavy, you know. Let's go back to that other corner a little bit. Just recenter a little. And down this way a bit. Smells like glue, my friends. Feel like I'm going to be high in a second. Just tip some of this off. Not too much, not everything. Oh, look what's happening on this corner. Yum. Okay, let's turn that around. This is kind of cool. Got to go back to that bottom corner there. So that's looking interesting. Not a huge amount of cells, but then again my paint maybe is still quite thick here, so I might need to stretch it out a little bit more. Still have one corner to cover. Down this way. Beautiful light blue, so pretty here. We may lose it, but you know, we'll see. So just I can see little things popping up. Slowly going there. Almost there. Okay, well, I'll try to keep my light blue, but it kind of disappeared anyway, so it just wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna pour a little bit, or sort of tip a bit this way, some more. Come back a bit to the middle. Try to show you at the same time. It's not easy. I'll tip that white bit down there. I'm going to rest on my stand because, like I said, the tile is actually pretty heavy. And I've got the muscle power of a 1-year-old, I think. Okay, come on, a bit more, just a bit more. Help you along, that bit here. Okay, we're good. Just come back a little bit this way. Definitely not moving very fast, but some really pretty sections here appearing. I'm not seeing a lot of my yellow. It was a warm yellow, so definitely created a little bit of orange, which is still nice. Okay, let's see, that corner is really cool, but doesn't match anything else. So we might have to kind of keep it moving a little bit. Unfortunately, it's gonna have to go. Just because there's nothing else like it on the piece, so it's going to look a bit strange by itself. Maybe another time. Okay. Okay, let's just put this down. I'm going to clean my hands because kind of messy. Okay, well, I like what I see. This section's pretty interesting, and I love the blue cells on top of the pink. They're a little bit distorted, but I think it's still pretty cool. I'm gonna torch and see if there's anything else that wants to come up. There's definitely heaps of little bubbles on the surface here. So many, actually. I've never had this many before. I'm not sure what that is from. But hey, it gives a little bit of texture to the painting, so I'll take them. Makes it more interesting, I think. Okay, let me show you up close. Give you a bit of a view from the top first. Then let's go down. Pretty cool colors. There's a lot going on in there, that's for sure. Hope you've enjoyed this little tutorial or this little process video. Give me a thumbs up to let me know that you have enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe and, you know, drop by my website mimibondi.com to just say hi and see what else is going on over there. Thanks very much. I'll see you with the next art video. Bye for now.